Hey guys, I'm back today with a super easy yet glamorous, cool-toned makeup look. Played with a little bit of glitter, threw on some dramatic lashes. This is totes suitable for New Year's Eve. Ready? Ready? Alright, let's go. First thing I'm doing is priming my lids with the I Heart Stage eyeshadow base by Essence Cosmetics. And today is yet another video where I'm revisiting a long-lost palette, the original Naked palette by Urban Decay. To this day, this is my favorite of all the Naked palettes, and I'm pretty sure most of you have it in your collection, so I really wanted to use it for this look. Maybe some of you can give it some love in the next couple days. I'm going to start out by taking Naked, and I'm blowing it into my crease with my Art Star brush. So many of you have asked me what the hell this brush is. It's just a gem that I found in Michael's in the brush section maybe like 3 years ago. It was $5 or $6. I haven't been able to find it lately, but I'm gonna do my best to hunt it down because it's so bomb. I do know that it's called a Squirrel Quill Mop. So as you saw, I also took Buck and I placed it over Naked for a little bit more depth. Next, I'm going to take a bit of Virgin and I'm placing that on my brow bone. I don't always do shimmery shadows on the brow bone, but I feel like this look totally calls for it. I'm then taking Sin and I'm applying it to my tear duct and that whole frontal area of my eyelid to open it up. And then I'm blending Sidecar on the first third of my inner lid. Sidecar and Gunmetal are my favorite shades in the palette, by the way. I think they're gorgeous. Next, with that same brush, I'm taking a bit of Toasted and I'm applying it above my crease, just at the front portion of the eye. And again, with my quill brush, I'm taking Hustle. And I'm just going to deepen up the rest of the crease with it. I love Hustle as well, by the way, because it's kind of got a plum undertone, which I think is super flattering on all eye colors, to be honest. Now I'm packing my brush with Gunmetal, and I'm just going to go over the remainder of my eyelid with it. I first started applying it dry, and eventually I ended up wetting my brush, and I layered it until I got the intensity that I was looking for. Sometimes I like applying Gunmetal all over the lid, doing a really dramatic wing and calling it a day. That's how much I love it, but today I decided to get a little bit fancy. I love how this look turned out because it looks super glamorous and pulled together, but so damn easy to achieve. Now I just want to deepen up that outer edge of my eye a little bit more, so I'm taking a bit of Creep and I'm just packing it with my brush on its side to the outer edge of my crease. I'm taking a bit more Sidecar and I'm packing it to the front of my lid again and just sort of blending it into Gunmetal so there's a pretty gradient of color happening, as well as right in my tear duct. Then I'm just wetting a paper towel with a bit of makeup remover and I'm removing any fallout on my face, as well as cleaning up the outer edge of my eye. Now onto the fun part. I'm taking a bit of my e.l.f. glitter glue, which by the way is a few bucks and it's just as good as any high-end glitter glue in my opinion. I'm pumping a bit on the back of my hand and then I'm tapping it in the center of my lid with a flat synthetic brush. I'm then taking a bit of this LA Splash glitter, which I'm pretty sure I got from the dollar store. I'll have the name of it below. Anyway, I'm packing it over top of that glitter glue, and I'm doing this very gently because although I want the center of my lid to really pop, I do want the glitter to be somewhat separated around the edges, if that makes sense. I want it to be really opaque in the center and sort of feathered out near the edges, if you know what I mean. I'm also applying a tiny bit of it to my tear duct. Then I'm just going back in and touching up certain areas of my eyeshadow one last time, because that's just how we do around here. And then I'm taking an angled brush from the art store, packing a bit of Creep onto it and pressing it into my lash line. I plan on doing a winged eyeliner with my Physicians Formula 2-in-1 eye booster pen, but I'm only taking that liner to the middle of my eyelid and then I'm winging it out. So I wanted to have a bit of black eyeshadow on my lash line so it doesn't look incomplete when I apply super dramatic lashes. Speaking of eyelashes, every fiber in my being wanted to use Koko lashes and Iris because you guys know those are like my go-tos, but today I decided to give the Queen Bees a whirl. I've been seeing Luster Lux's pretty ass rocking these day and night. They look really flattering on her, so I wanted to try them out for myself. I think the best glue for these is the House of Lashes glue because it's super heavy duty, and once I got them on, I did go in and trim some of the lash hairs slightly because they were aggressively long and they were touching my eyelid and sort of covering up all the detail on my eyelid. Now I'm just taking a break, being a panda, you know, moving on to the face. First, I am filling in my big ass pores with the Dr. Brandt Pores No More. And for foundation today, I'm using the Makeup Forever Matte Velvet Plus. I'm in the shade 30. I actually alternate between 30 and 40, but right now I'm a little, shall we say, blanc. This foundation is great because it's medium to full coverage and it's super buildable, hydrating yet mattifying, perfect for those oily people such as myself. I'm going to blend this in with a dual fiber brush by Real Techniques. And for the under eye area, I'm using my Urban Decay Naked Skin Concealer in Light Warm as per usual, and I'm blending it out with a damp beauty blender. This black beauty blender, by the way, I'm pretty sure is called the Beauty Blender Pro. I know that it has a different name, but I prefer it over the pink one. It feels completely different, and the tip of it is a lot pointier and longer, which is perfect for those hard to reach areas. I'm then setting my under eye with the Laura Mercier translucent setting powder, brushing it away with a random under eye brush. And then to set the rest of my face, I'm using that same powder with my powder puff. And then I'm just going to go over the areas that need a little bit more coverage with my MAC Studio Fix powder. I'm bronzing my face today with the Benefit Hoola bronzer. I feel like I've neglected this little guy for a while as well.
Can't stop it from shining through. It's true, baby, let the light shine through. If you believe it's true, baby, won't you let the light.
For blush today, I'm using one of my faves, which is the Covergirl Cheekers Blush in True Plum. If you guys haven't tried this, you need to get on it. And for highlight, I'm using the MAC Naked Pigment, which is insanely gorgeous. And like I've mentioned before, it's super flattering on deeper skin tones as well. And I'm just applying that with an e.l.f. fan brush. For the lips today, I wanted to go with a cool toned look because that's how I roll, and this combination is everything. But you can do whatever your little heart desires. First, I'm going to line my lips with the MAC Stone Lip Liner. And I'm pretty much filling in the whole lip with this, except for the very center. I've left that nice and clean. And of course, Chris bursts into the room to distract me at the most critical moments. And then I'm filling in the rest of my lip with the MAC Casual Color Lip and Cheek Color in the shade Relaxation, which is the most beautiful, cool pinky mauve. If I could wear a shade for the rest of my life, this would be it. It speaks to me so deeply. I just wish it was a little bit more pigmented. Then I'm just topping the lips off with a bit of this Essence lipstick in Nude Love, and this is just gonna lighten things up a little bit. And then I'm gonna set the face with my L'Oreal Infallible Setting Spray. Gonna step back and analyze my work for a second, and then I realized that I totally forgot bottom mascara, so I'm just throwing that on and perfectly filming that whole step clearly. You can totally go ham and smoke out that bottom lash line with gunmetal as well, but I wanted to keep it nice and clean. I think it looks gorgeous when there's a lot going on the top lash line, and then you keep the bottom lash line subtle. Anywho, I hope you guys enjoyed this super easy New Year's Eve glam. If you did, give this video some love. All the products that I use will be listed in the description box below. I want to thank you guys very much for sticking with me through 2015. Honestly, it means the world. I hope you have an amazing new year. Please be safe, and I guess I'll see you guys next year. I just die when people say that to me, and it makes me laugh, and I really wanted to say it to you. Anyway, love you. Bye.